friends, MagicBrad and the SynergyCafe and the Synergy Collaborative. Have you got your beverage of choice for SynergyCafe? I don't have anything today because it's afternoon. And I've got a new friend that's from my hometown in Minneapolis, and she's probably online there, and her name is Sandy. Are you there?
Hi there. How are you?
Hello. Is it
Great.
snowing in Minnesota?
Oh gosh, no, it's middle of July. No, we don't have that here
I
yet.
know, but you know, a lot of people, when I lived there, a lot of people think that it's still cold. So
Yeah,
interesting.
I actually lived in Duluth for a while, which is in the northern part of the state, and we actually did have snow on the 4th of July. So yes, it does happen,
We
but really rare.
did a big meeting professionals international conference there in Minneapolis at the convention center, and it was like July, and some of the people brought coats.
Oh gosh, no, it's beautiful, sunny, 80 degrees today. It's awesome.
Yes. Well, Sandy, tell us a little bit about who you are. You got kids, you married. Who's Sandy?
Who's Sandy? Oh my gosh. Well, I am on the single track right now, so kind of always looking and just figure something will happen someday and just never know. And I don't have any kids, but I've got a niece and a nephew that love to spend time with and chat on the internet with them. One of my nieces, she's 11, so she thinks that she can be online all the time, so that's really fun.
Oh,
And
cats. I got a parakeet or a cat.
actually, the gal I'm renting a kind of a room, whatever, and she's actually got two cats, and one of them has adopted me. So
There you go.
she thinks she's mine. Every time I say my name, she comes crying and talking to me. So it's kind of fun.
I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, but we got a little Jack Russell Terrier that's the size of a cat, so it's kind of a mix.
Fun, yeah. Well, yeah, cats are better. They're just self-maintained, so much better than dogs. Don't have to go outside for walks.
So my alarm is going off, so that means it's a little bit after 5 o'clock. Perfect timing.
Perfect. Yeah.
And so you help people with LinkedIn, is that correct?
I do. I help people with LinkedIn. I own my own business, and it's called Moxie Clicks, and I started it about 5 years ago. Because I've done lots of computer training through the years, and I just felt that a lot of people were starting to ask me about social media, and I thought, what a natural thing to do. And I love LinkedIn, and so I help people with their LinkedIn profiles and increasing their visibility and such.
Well, I know that a lot of people go to profiles because I got that little feature on there that says so and so viewed your profile. So people are going there every single day. So I think it's very important that you have a good profile in there because it's essentially your resume, right?
Correct, it is, and it's more than just a resume. And a lot of people think that LinkedIn is just for job seekers and it's your resume. It really truly is your resume, but it's who you are. And it is the first place people go to look up who you are because they want to find out who you are versus your website. Because the website's about your company and what you do, but this is who you are and as a person.
Now, the stuff you do with Moxie Clicks, I'm assuming you probably know a lot of different stuff about social media, but you decided to focus on one so you could be more of an expert in that realm because there's a lot of people that claim to be social media experts and you can't be the expert of 100 different kinds of social media. So
No, I tried that a few years ago when I started, and it was just too much to keep track of. And I love the other social media platforms, and they all have their place. And LinkedIn just seemed to fit better for me as my personality coming from corporate America, and I love the professionalism of LinkedIn.
So
Yeah,
you do kind of like the 80-20 principle. You
correct.
keep your eye on the 20% of all the craziness going on all the other social media, but most of
Yep.
your attention goes into how to use LinkedIn and
Correct.
maximize it. Cool.
Yeah. And I can easily pick up if somebody asks me a question or, I'll interview people and if my clients and they're saying, well, I heard I should be on, Pinterest. And I'm like, well, let's take a look at who is your ideal client? And then I'll make those suggestions. And I have experts in those specific industries I send them to
Well,
for each other's
that's
platform.
good because sometimes people just see the latest rage and they want to jump on. I should do Instagram because everybody's
Nope.
doing it, and it should be relevant. Like there's a friend of ours that's got a 7-figure business that she built on Pinterest. What she does is she does simple green smoothie recipes,
Oh, my. On Pinterest
and she
with one
does and
product.
she puts the recipes
Wow.
and all the cut up all the fruits and vegetables and then the recipe and then she
Hmm.
does some trainings and stuff. And
Something.
I assume
Wow.
that you do some trainings. You probably do two different things. You
Yep.
either teach people how to do this, or will you do it for them too?
Correct. I don't try to do LinkedIn for people. I will help them and doing it some things, primarily walking them through the steps. I think there's more power into doing it yourself because LinkedIn, beyond other social media platform, is about the relationships. It's about the one-to-one relationship, not one to many like Facebook and Pinterest. you throw out the message and it goes out to many people, where LinkedIn is about the person and it's got to come from you. Things I kind of help with my clients with, it might be their resume writing, their profiles, their summary, and that would be where the done for you hire a writer to do that, and I actually have writers that I use. But that's about the only done for you service I offer. I help strategize, create a plan, and so then they can post things throughout the month.
And then you offer like classes where a person could actually take a online course?
Yep. So I offer several things locally to Minneapolis. I can meet you in your office. I come to you. I have a couple of locations also that, if we can find a central location. I do webinar calls. I've got clients all over the country. I have capabilities, obviously, with the internet. It's awesome. I can do a screen sharing so I can see your screen and walk you through how to do it, because that's so much more power. And then I also have my video training series and my workbook.
Okay, well, we're doing a lot of work with the travel, hospitality, and tourism industry. So I'll bet that if someone had a team in Barbados and was going to put you up for a week, you'd probably go there if it was all expenses
I would
paid,
be
right?
more than happy to go to Barbados for a training session. If it's an all expense paid out that way, happily to do that.
Well, that's some
I
of the
think do the
stuff
training for free.
Well, don't say that, because you
No,
have
no.
value. No way. Don't give it away.
No way. No, no, no. It would be awesome. I would travel wherever I needed to
Well,
go. And we can do the internet Skype too. So
there's
that's
a lot of
awesome.
those exotic resorts that have conference rooms and things
Yep.
available, and they've got teams, and I'm sure they could be able to cook up some lunch and put together a group. Maybe they were doing it, and that's part of what we're looking to do with the Synergy Collaborative, is put together teams of people that have expertise in certain areas. Like, I know somebody that focuses on Skype. I got another guy that does
Right.
SEO stuff. I've got a sales trainer that teaches people how to sell. I've got copywriters, a guy that does video
Wow.
marketing. So a lot of different
Perfect.
people. So if we find somebody that needs help, we're providing a resource. And what I'm doing with the collaborative, it's not like a membership kind of thing. It's
Sure.
just a pool that we've got the resources, and we just hand it off. So if someone contacts me and says, how do I do my LinkedIn? I know who to call.
That's right. And that's where, I can't be the go-to person for writing the profiles because I'm not a creative writer, and that's necessary. And that's where it's nice to have that collaboration. And I can't learn Skype and all of the new nuances every day. So that's great to have that collaboration.
Yeah, and just like as an example, say a restaurateur, they're busy serving food, and a resort owner, they probably got to take care of the docks and the beach and all
Yep.
that kind of stuff. They're busy. They don't have time to figure out all these little things. And my friend Preston, he's down in Honduras. Honduras. There's an island right there. It's a divers island called Roatan,
Okay.
and scuba divers from all over the world come there because it's the second largest
Wow.
barrier reef next to the Great Barrier Reef. And we found out that if you hashtag the word scuba, there's somebody that created a software out there called DiveBot. So what
Wow.
it does, when you hashtag that word and put it on Twitter, it retweets that out to all the divers.
Oh, wow.
So if you
So it's
know
really-
that stuff, it can
Yeah.
be beneficial to you. So people in Roatan, we work with them that are looking for divers because they have dive resorts, and we help them get so divers know about it. I never knew that Roatan was the second largest barrier reef in the world.
Wow. It's amazing what you learn every day through
Yeah,
social media and the internet.
it's a wealth of knowledge.
It is.
Well, Sandra, I prefer not to keep these things too long, or I call you Sandra. Sandy,
Yep. It's just Sandy's fine.
that works.
Appreciate that. Yep.
We'll figure it out. You
Oh,
can call
yes.
me anything.
All
But
right.
I try not to keep these too long because time is a commodity, and we want to keep that tight in case people have other things to do. But we'll be doing more. Maybe there's somebody that wants to, we will do a webinar or something specifically about LinkedIn, and maybe somebody has some specific questions, because that's what it's about now, is narrowing down that niche. It's narrowcasting these days.
Yep. And there's so many aspects to LinkedIn that people don't really realize are there. You've got a profile and that you have to take it to the next level. And I learn every day on something new from, so many avenues that it's tough to keep it up. And I can't imagine if somebody else that isn't on there every day to keep it up. But yeah, I look forward to doing a webinar training call with you and learning and helping your clients grow their business.
Perfect. You're the go-to girl.
I love it. That's awesome. And you get your ties back to Minnesota.
There you go, for cripe's sakes.
Keep you.
If you want to
I'll
hang on,
keep
we
you
can.
updated. Yeah.
If you want to hang on, we can chat a little bit after this. But
Sounds
thank you
good.
very much for taking the time. Peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy your day.
Perfect. Thank you.